Hello guys and welcome to Omi's Tech Barn, and today I'm gonna show you how to update your Gigabyte motherboard BIOS from your pen drive. First of all, go in the link given in the description below and you will see a page like this. Choose the product, that's your motherboard. Choose it by socket. I have the LGA1150 socket, so I will choose this. And choose it by chipset. I have the Intel B85 chipset, so I will select this. And this is the most important part while updating the BIOS, the model name. You have to select the correct model name while updating your BIOS. I have the Gigabyte B85MD3H motherboard, so I will select this. And I think you should keep your motherboard box with you just to see what socket you have, what chipset you have, and you have to select the correct model name as well. So I recommend you guys to keep your motherboard box with you. And now click on search, and I have here 4 options. I don't know about the other motherboards, but I have here 4 options: revised edition 1.0, 1.1, revised edition 2.0, revised edition 1.2, and revised edition 2.1. These revised editions are also given on your motherboard box, so I recommend you guys to keep it with you so that you can select the correct revised edition. I'm not saying every motherboard has different types of revised edition, but some may have different types of revised editions. So I have the latest revised edition, that is the revised edition 2.1. so I will go directly into the BIOS, and the latest BIOS available according to the date is the FD BIOS. And select your download region. I'm from Asia, so I will select this, and the downloading will start automatically. I have already downloaded it, so I will just cancel it. And now go into the folder where you have downloaded it. You will see a RAR file like this. Right click on it and select extract to a folder, because if you guys have lots of downloads like this and the 3 files which are in this RAR file are not in a folder, and they can go here and there, and it can be very tricky to find out the correct file. So I recommend you guys to extract to a folder like this. And now this is the BIOS, that is the .fd. This is the BIOS. You have to update it from your pen drive, and before you cut and paste it in your pen drive, make sure you format your pen drive in FAT32, because the motherboard doesn't detect NTFS file system while updating the BIOS. It only detects FAT32 or FAT16. Most of the pen drives have FAT32 as their default file system, so format it into FAT32. It hardly takes 10 seconds like this. And now cut that .fd file and paste it in your pen drive. And now close everything you have on your PC and restart it. And after this window goes off, keep pressing the delete button to enter into the BIOS. For Gigabyte motherboards, it's the delete button to enter into the BIOS. Keep pressing it until you enter it and you see a blue screen. Come on, like this. And now here in the right hand side corner below the save and exit tab, there is a QFlash utility. This QFlash utility helps you to update your BIOS from a mass storage device. So click on it. You can use your keyboard as well. Enter the QFlash utility, click on enter, yes, and you see here 3 options: update BIOS from drive, save BIOS to drive, and exit QFlash. We will be using the first option, that is update BIOS from drive. Click on enter, and now you see here mass storage device. If you guys have formatted your pen drive in FAT16 or FAT32, it will show you mass storage device even though your pen drive has a name. And if you guys do not have formatted in FAT32 or 16, that is if you have the NTFS file system, it will show you nothing. So just make sure you format your pen drive in FAT32. Click on enter, and see here is a .fd file. We pasted it in our pen drive, and click on enter. It hardly takes 15 to 20 seconds to update your BIOS. Are you sure you want to update the BIOS? Yes. It's erasing the older BIOS and updating it, and the PC reboots after the BIOS update is complete. And just to make sure that you guys have updated your BIOS, keep pressing the delete button again to enter into the BIOS. Come on, it takes a little time to boot up. and here it is right in front of you, the BIOS version FT. So guys, thank you for watching. Keep liking, keep subscribing, and stay tuned for more videos.